What's happening? It's Larry Loudpack bringing you the latest in cannabis news and culture. In here with my man Malik, the manager.
I'm that dude, like it or love it.
You heard? And this is Fuego News. Let's get it. A failed dispensary robbery was caught on camera at Kingsway Cannabis in Vancouver, Canada, when a masked man put a gun in the face of a worker and tried to take the register. But things didn't go as planned. Check out what happened. He popped in. He said, hey.
Fresh after a customer. What is he wearing?
He got two different colored gloves on.
Two different color. It's real easy to like identify, bro. Too. He wearing some.
Wow, he couldn't get the gate.
I don't want to give up his description either. Bro,
Son didn't even try.
Failed robbery.
Son,
And you want to know? And you want to know what it was too, bro? He had no type of athleticism to him. You could tell.
No athleticism. No.
Because like you should have been able to hop over the counter.
Yeah.
And get, you know what I'm saying?
Get
maybe
leverage.
Get something.
That was a 2 out of 10 effort.
How far down the process did you really get?
That seemed like he was just walking by. He was like, I'm gonna just try this out real quick.
No, it looks like now when old girl left the scene, like when she ran to the back, that fucked up his whole plan.
Oh yeah, he got thrown off. He didn't expect that.
I think in his plan, she was the one that was supposed to open up the register.
Yeah, true. She
She closed the bitch.
She did have the code to that.
She closed the bitch and ran out.
And it doesn't look like the one with the key either. It looks like the one where
you got to know.
You have to press the open drawer button on and know the code to get in.
He messed up.
2 different colored gloves on, bro. He was a mess. Bro, what the let's run that back. That was a short video.
Two.
Here's the breakdown. Bro walks in. Somebody walked out. I think he might have been waiting for them to walk out.
She just finished with a customer.
He walked in.
Had plenty of time.
What is that, a revolver? Did he have
back.
a revolver?
What?
Hold up. Let me find out bro got a revolver.
It's not real. I don't think it was real, bro.
Son, he came in with the 6-shooter.
That could be exactly my point.
With the Red Dead Redemption, bro. That was a prop gun.
That was exactly.
He took that from the set of Django.
Left the scene all messy and all that. You can't hop over, just slide over the top. Just, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Give it a little hop.
Show that you actually thought about this plan properly and you knew that you were going to leave here with something.
He took the gloves from the set of Breaking Bad and then
That's a Tupac sweater.
Is that a Tupac? Oh, that is a Tupac sweater. But he took the face mask off of Sons of Anarchy. So he went and took that sweater off the set of Boys in the Hood.
Stop. Stop.
He's clearly an actor. I don't know who this guy is, but he's got a lot of props and they don't match.
Vancouver.
Oh, that's what it is. They're in Canada. He's too nice.
I've been having mad smoke for the Canadians. What's going on, bro?
Y'all, they're nice, eh? No, we shouldn't go through with this, eh? This is a bad idea, bud. I'm sorry. I'm just going to head back home, eh? You just keep everything. I'm sorry about that.
Free Tory Lanez. Look. We got to stand up for some black men.
I think I think he was guilty.
Yeah, I think he was. I think they said he was.
They might have said he was guilty.
They said he was guilty, huh?
Oh, he's in right now.
And he's still fighting to get out.
Wasn't St. Patrick's Day just yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have our leprechaun, bro. He was gone. That's why it felt off. Didn't even know. Texas lawmakers approved a bill that allows medical cannabis to be used as an opioid alternative. Doctors in Texas can now recommend medical marijuana to patients if they have a condition causing chronic pain that would otherwise be treated with prescription opioids, putting the decision in the hands of patients and doctors instead of the state. The bill increases the THC limit in cannabis oils for Texas's medical patients from 1 milligram to 10 milligrams per dose, and also allows a lot more people to qualify for the program than the short list of ailments that qualified before. If enacted, the bill would take effect September 1st, 2023. They're trying to get that moving, which is necessary.
Oh, man.
So the original qualifying conditions were epilepsy, seizure disorder, multiple sclerosis, spasticity, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, autism, cancer, and incurable neurodegenerative disease, which is pretty intense. Adding those few things to the list, that's going to make it easier for people to actually qualify and let them have more in their dosage.
I'm kind of good at this shit. I'm getting good at the journalism shit, guys.
We're the #1 weed journalists, actually.
This is the state with the most veterans in the nation, right? So
I don't even got to check no numbers. I just believe you on that.
Like,
America. America.
America.
America. Fuck yeah.
Home of it. You know what I'm saying?
that
So
shit,
so it's like
We will shoot a nigga if he put a toe on this property. I swear to God, we got a tree out back for your ass. My bad. They ain't got no trees.
those were the
really.
ancestors in
They
him.
got no trees really like
Those
that.
are the ancestors. You see the you
guys
you see the
felt
color
that.
of his
I'm
skin.
sorry it flared up.
He had a hard time.
White flash.
I had a white flash.
Yeah, no, it's sometimes. I almost. My bad. Nigger. Oh,
Hey, no, he been on like a hard R spree lately too.
Ooh, relax. No, I have Jewish friends. It's all right. It's all right. Anyways.
I said Guten Morgen.
Oof, dude, don't do that.
Look.
Oof. That's just every time, bro, it gets a little worse. And you're just going really hard on that R, bro. I just don't like that. That's crazy.
All right. For people who don't know, that is good morning in German. Yeah, my guy, he not rocking with he not rocking with it.
You know what? Yeah, I don't know. Feels aggressive. It doesn't feel.
Oh my god.
Guten Morgen.
Ohio.
Not
Before
as
that was
bad.
Ohio.
That one's fine.
Yeah, that one sounds
fine.
smooth, right?
Russian and German really just sound
Man, it's
oppressive.
so thick in the throat. Like
Pause. Pause. It's Police discovered a grow operation in a bingo hall in South Wales, England. Concerns were raised by the National Grid officials about the amount of energy being used at the property, which prompted authorities to investigate. Upon arrival, they found over 3,000 cannabis plants growing between 20 different rooms with high-end equipment, lights, and fans. Nobody was in the building when officers arrived, but they found kitchen facilities, food, and clothing, suggesting people had been living there. The equipment...
look, what's wrong with you?
The equipment was dismantled to avoid fire risks, but no arrests have been made yet. They didn't get nobody that was out.
Listen. Oh my God. For them to get the recognition from the National Grid officials, bro.
They was running it up in there,
Bro.
Bingo nights was lit.
Why is this old retirement home?
It's like a bingo facility for them to play, like, you know, their Sunday night bingo.
They thought they had all types of movies and shit.
Oh, yeah.
They had all the electronics in there for the old folks to play with.
Son, they was in
What?
there having a good time.
They was in the metaverse. Fuck.
They thought they was playing bingo.
They thought, yo, 3,000. Okay, so 3,000 plants inside of this motherfucker. What's Wales like? You ever heard like about Wales, my nigga? Like,
They're pretty classy, which is funny. Just thinking of like a British grandma going to bingo night and she's really checking on the trap.
it's time to go to bingo.
It was called Barry Bingo Hall.
How does she sound?
I'm going down to Barry's.
How does she sound on the phone with Plug? I want to know how Grandma sounds on the phone with the plug.
Mans need 4 boxes.
Okay, go ahead.
She's on the phone with the. Hold up. She's on the phone with the boys with mans in the ends. So she got the Jamaican dude on the other line.
Wagwan.
Man still need 4 boxes.
Rude boy need 4.
Right. We'll meet at the same place then, right?
Man's dumb.
Would you like the platinum Kush breath?
Platinum Kush breath.
Did you like the lemon cookies? Or
Yeah.
would you care for some platinum Kush breath?
Some
this time?
pastries.
But they said these large operations are often run by organized crime gangs who are likely engaged in very serious violence. Which, I don't know.
In Wales? Where?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
South Wales police. Look, bro, they have better laws and a better boundaries being set for their people that doesn't allow so much chaos that's going, like the stuff that's going on in America.
It's also a much smaller place. So you got to think about the fact that over that square mileage, there's only so many places for these grows to be. And with their weather, they really have to be inside.
Facts.
So the only way for them to really know is with their power. So they are checking people's power consumption. Whereas
Consistently.
everybody else here is using like $100 worth of power and they're paying like 3 racks. Large weed operators in New York are suing the state, claiming the social equity program for new retailers is unconstitutional and is allowing the black market to thrive. A group called the Coalition for Regulated and Safe Access to Cannabis filed the suit last Thursday against the Office of Cannabis Management in the Albany Supreme Court. The coalition represents large companies that are already operating in New York under medical licenses and are seeking to enter the recreational market. The companies represented spent millions acquiring medical licenses under the assumption that they would be in a position to enter the recreational market once the laws changed, so they're not too happy with how things played out. The lawsuit was filed 2 weeks after state officials announced they would double the number of licenses issued to social equity applicants, and many see it as an attempt to take over the market and take licenses away from smaller businesses. The plaintiffs are calling on the state to immediately open up licenses to the general public and take action to crack down on illegal cannabis businesses, and the suit could delay even more dispensary licenses from being issued. Man, they're trying to pull a Kenneth Gay all over again.
God damn. So, apparently, they were violating New York's own Marijuana Regulation and Taxation Act by failing to open the initial dispensary license application period for all applicants at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's the stance they're trying to hit them with. I guess everybody didn't get the notice at the same time, or...
Well, the thing was, remember, they were going to start the social equity dispensaries before they opened up the rest of the dispensaries.
That is a fact. They were supposed to do that.
And that was their rule, but now people are saying that's not constitutional and that's not legal according to this taxation and a couple other like clauses or laws.
So it's like, are you on the side of the social equity, or are
No.
you on the side of the...
They're on the side of they want to make money. So what it is they were sitting in the position as medical license holders thinking these licenses are going to convert to rec, and we're going to be sitting in a good position to then hit that rec market in New York. So here's the thing, bro. Like with New York, that's a huge market. That's going to be a huge market. In other states, they have smaller markets where they don't have nearly as many dispensaries. So a lot of those places...
Or as many people.
So a lot of these states just went ahead and converted their medical licenses and dispensaries over to where they're hybrids now. So they can do medical and rec. And that's what a lot of these people were assuming would happen when they got in position to grab these medical licenses in New York. So they were thinking, yo, we're going to be good once rec goes here. So let's just go ahead and sit here until we can get to that bread. So now that they're not being allowed to hit that rec market, they're mad. So they're suing. So it's kind of a bullshit position because it's like these are big corporations that are basically stopping licenses from being issued to people that really deserve and need them and are trying to just get their small businesses started. And these big corporations are like, nah, we deserve that license. We've been here, which is just you know what I'm saying?
Money is going to get the point across. That's just the realization of the point as of right now.
They had the capital ready to get invested in that rec market.
Hey, I can bleed these new social equity people or yada, 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 because we got more money to play with.
Yeah, they can't compete for very long.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing is these social equity applicants didn't have any leverage. That's why the state was creating programs to give them some leverage.
How much do they actually care about the social equity applicants?
Detroit's first black-owned cannabis retailer with a social equity retail license opened on Saturday, March 18th, about 4 years after the city approved recreational cannabis sales. Nuggets Dispensary is the city's first adult use store owned by a Detroit legacy applicant, meaning a longtime resident of Detroit. Nuggets is owned by Louis Radden, a physician who specializes in the diagnosis and treatment of back and spine conditions. Louis said cannabis therapies have helped many of his patients manage their chronic pain. The dispensary is a vertically integrated operation from a cultivation in Lansing to compliance testing and retail in Detroit. According to MJ Biz Daily, fewer than 20 of the nation's 10,000 plus medical and adult use dispensaries are black owned.
Well, the only reason why we're covering this is because it's exactly what it's saying. Detroit's first black-owned dispensary, which is crazy.
Detroit's first. So we did cover a woman in Michigan a black woman.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Detroit first black-owned legacy. So by the sounds of it, from somebody that has actually lived in the territory, a part of the community. We in 2023 and it took y'all this long?
Bro, 4 years. Y'all was serving all the niggas in a white shop? Just running up the check off the black community?
And I don't know who I need to hold accountable. Do I hold accountable the rappers or do I hold accountable the people in charge of putting this stuff together? Because they smoking the packs all over online.
Bro, yeah. And it's...
You can't tell me y'all couldn't put no money together. Look, I'm not from there. Let me shut up.
The social equity is for people like we were just talking about, who were disproportionately affected. So now we're backtracking, and now we're saying, okay, if you've been in the community, we're putting all these stipulations on it, right? There's reasons for that because people were affected negatively. But at the same time, they're still making it harder for those people to just get an application. They can't just get a regular application because you need X amount of experience in the industry. You need X amount of capital. You need X, you need all these things. So when you're applying for social equity, you're basically applying for a grant and them to just kind of raffle you off a license. It's more of a handout thing.
It's not even like a resume kind of thing.
Yeah, it's more of a handout thing. And it's like they might be looking at your resume because he is a doctor. He does know what he's doing as far as that stuff. He seems like a professional dude. But they're making it really hard. You know what I'm saying? It seems like this wasn't just going to be some dude who caught a weed charge and then decided he wanted to open a dispensary, because they make other standards on top of that we don't really hear about. It's like when you really go to do the application, it's like, oh, you actually need 3 years managing a business. Do you have that? Like I was in jail.
For the New York social equity applicants, there was a problem where they would ask for the applicants that came fresh out of jail.
Taxes.
They would ask for their taxes, and it's like, wait,
I've been in jail for 4 years.
I've been in jail for the past 5 years. What are you talking about, taxes?
Yeah. And then you're not qualified anymore. So they make it these little things where it's like, yeah, we're going to help you out. You qualified, but then they make other restrictions that disqualify.
Shout out Math Hoffa.
Shout out Math. But this guy seems like he didn't even have any charges. He was just a black resident who had been there for X amount of time and is with doctor. He checked the boxes, but it seems like it's hard to check those boxes.
I like the creativity. Nuggets Dispensary. I like that too.
Yeah, it's cool. And he's got black people working there, as we can see, you know what I'm saying, at the retail counter. And we like that. But how is this the first one after 4 years?
Families were ripped apart for $5 to $10 bags of weed. We're still trying to get over that trauma today for that same plant that many people today are making a pretty good living off of.
And that's why we doing this show. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, do all them things. All that. Let's go.